gotta try to find that sweet spot of where to sit to make sure my Wiimote is in a good spot, pointing at the little sensor bar. That's what I'm talking about. Trying a little different setup here, because I know that the audio was just awful before. I'm sure the game audio will still have a lag, but hopefully like my voice audio won't be as bad. I think I melt that with the heat beam later. Oh, I think probably right here. Oh, that's not a morph place. Maybe I should read what I scan. That might help. Do I bomb something? There we go. Course. Look here, fight two of these enemies that you've already fought two of before. Come on, walk onto him. Predator drifts. Fire at prey. Oh. It's probably just faster to spam bombs on him, I bet. I need the plasma beam or whatever before I can do that. Oh, there was a purple door somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, I probably didn't need to go on that way. Nice. I don't remember which door I want to go through first. Oh, I guess I can't go through here anymore. So it's not powered on. Yep. Kind of freaked me out. I wasn't expecting to see that guy. Oh, yeah, cool. Still hear action music. Nope, nope. This is where I'm gonna start mixing up my beam and my visor button. Thanks. Oh, I think I can get one of the artifacts here early. I don't know. Or maybe I can't. Maybe I need to do the possible. Yeah, I think I need the plasma beam to get that thing early. That was one of the hardest artifacts for me to find the first time I played through this game. I had to resort to a guide to find it. Alright, so is that it? What part you at? Phase on Mines? No, I'm in I'm still like in Phendrana Drifts. I'm pretty early on in the game. I haven't been to Phase on Mines yet. Yeah, I don't have very many power-ups, I guess. Yeah, I think you get... I know Phase on Mines is like... I don't want to say you're like towards the end of the game when you're there, but you're into the game quite a bit. At least quite a bit more than where I'm at now. Zinc, can you tell me if the game audio has a delay? This is my third time streaming this game, and the first 2 times there was a really bad delay for the game audio. Like, not my mic audio, but like the game audio. The first time I did this, the game audio had like literally like a 20-second delay. It was really bad. Last time I did it, it was, I don't know, 6 seconds or so. When are you playing Other M? That's a good question, my dude. Very good question. Maybe next. I don't know. Anything is possible. Since I've already started this one, I'd like to finish this one, but maybe after this I'll do Other M, because I know we talked about that before. And yeah, you had the idea that I should stream Other M, and that's a brilliant idea, because I'm still yet to ever play any of that game. But Zinc, let me know how's the game audio. Is there a lag this time? Because like I said, last time I streamed this, just the game audio, not the mic audio, but just the game audio, lagged behind the video by like 6 whole seconds or something like that. Ugh. Oops. Yeah, I remember the first time playing this. This was really hard for me to get. The first time I played this game and beat it, I emulated it. So I was using keyboard and mouse. And this section with using WASD was really tough. I mean, this is tough enough with an analog stick, so. Oh, dang. Probably could have planned that a little bit better. Oh wait, that's where I came from. That's not where I want to go. I was going the wrong way. This is where I want to go. Game audio seems fine, but my connection is terrible at work. Oh. Dang, you're working weird hours now. Like earlier when you texted me and saying how, like, you're going to try to get Saturday off, I was kind of surprised. I was like, damn, you're working Saturdays now? That sucks. No, before you were like a Monday through Friday. And now you're working like nights and stuff. Are you just listening, like, while you work, just, like, listening to the audio, basically? Oh, yeah, that's the whatever visor. Do I not get this right now? Or do I come back? That would kind of suck. To send me all the way down here. do I blow this thing up? Honestly, don't remember what to do right here. Approved use of prototype visors by security personnel. Approved. Oh, I just had to scan that thing. Since this is like New Game Plus mode, it kind of sucks that oh, then all three must be deactivated. Yeah, it kind of sucks that those red like scan nodes are kind of grayed out. It makes me think that I don't need to scan them. Maybe it's down here. Right. Zink, if you're still listening, how's your birthday? What are you doing today? You just working? Is it just any other day for you, or what's up? Ah. Forget what beams are best for these things. Oh, it did open. looks like zinc deficiency dipped. Yeah, I need the plasma beam. Right. I don't think this is what I want to be. Yeah, I went the wrong way. So I gotta this one. Ooh, maybe. Catch down this beam. There we go. Ooh. Remember this boss kind of sucking. Wants me to use the sugar bomb things. rattles around so much. Like, I'm sure I'm not doing this the most efficient way possible, but this is kind of ridiculous. Gosh. If I'm doing anything to that. Fireball's pretty cool. Ice beam. Okay. What'd you miss? I beat a boss. I got the spider ball. That's about all you missed, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure how long you've actually been back for. But you're just now taking lunch? What hours are you working? Maybe I just don't do this part yet. Or I'll just come in right here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what door. Okay, cool. Got the right one. Noise. I think I'd have super bombs to blow up the Bendesium. Just a vantage point. I was probably supposed to do that. You're back in here, Zinc? Zeke Deficiency, is that you? I see I have another viewer in here. I'm not sure if that's you, if you're back or not. Wait, no. I gotta remember just to do that. Oh, okay. Getting a burger? Where are you getting a burger from? Wendy's? Yeah, the Magmore Caverns is a pain, mostly just because you have to go through it so often. I think Magmore Caverns is the only area in the game that actually connects to every other area. So that means you go through it a lot. Where do I want to go? It gets pretty repetitive. There's so many times where it's just like, oh, I think I need to be in, say, Phendrana, and then you finally get the ding from the game telling you where you're supposed to go, and then that means you probably have to then go through Magmoor Caverns just to try to get to where you're supposed to go. So you go through Magmoor Caverns a lot. It's like the area in and of itself is not bad. It's just the fact that you have to go through it so often. Some new burger truck. Coworker said they were all right. Oh, there's a new burger truck? Where's that at? Yeah, way too much backtracking. Like Prime 1 just can't handle the backtracking and weird artifact hunt towards the end. Yeah, that really is its biggest flaw. Like, I don't know, the artifact hunt I have a lot of mixed feelings on. Like, it's cool that you do it towards the end just because you have all like your upgrades and stuff, and so you can like collect just a bunch of like bonus missile stuff that you didn't even know was there. Just gets you really powerful towards the end. But it's like, it's kind of a pain. It's kind of a pace killer. Because you know you're at the end. You know, alright, it's time for me to face Meta Ridley. But then you have to spend several hours trying to read these coded messages and assume what they're supposed to mean before you can actually finish the game. I mean, since you can pick up a lot of upgrades and stuff on the way, it's nice against Metroid Prime, but honestly, I don't know if Metroid Prime is really all that difficult. As long as your reflexes are pretty good. Metroid Prime's not that hard, I don't think. Because, yeah, you gotta be quick to get into those trenches before he runs you over. You know, quick to switching over to whatever relevant beam you need to have, and then he's not too bad. So it's kind of just overkill to have all those bonus missiles and stuff. I mean, I say that now. I mean, when I stream it, maybe he'll kind of whip my ass, but I've beat this game 2 times. I remember thinking he wasn't that hard, but maybe I'll be mistaken. We'll see. But yeah, since you get to the end of the game and then you have to then search the entire map. And that means going through Magmoor Caverns like a million more times. So, yeah. I'm not even really sure where I should go right now. I just kind of came back to the ship just to save and kind of recharge on my stuff, but I'm not really sure where I should go. But yeah, where's that burger truck at? Q's Bay doesn't have a whole lot of like food trucks and stuff. Ooh, I know one place I could go. Oops. Come on. In the Chozo Ruins, where you get the Morph Ball. I believe you need the Spider Ball and... Is this it? This might be the room I'm thinking of. I don't know if it's where I'm really supposed to go, but I'll just start heading that way until the game dings me and says, no, this way, you idiot. By 7-Eleven now. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty close to where you work. Have you got the burger yet? How is it? I think this way. Still waiting. They seem pretty slow. How long do you get for your lunches? Do you get it just a half hour? Because that's such a pain. Because that's all I get. All I get is a half hour. So if I don't bring anything to eat, which is usually the case, I have to go somewhere to get food. And so I'll spend just 20 minutes driving to and from a place just to get something to eat. And then I have to just scarf my food down, which, you know, it's not really much of an issue for me, but I'd still like to enjoy it a little bit. Half hour, sometimes less if something breaks and I have to go fix it. Yeah, half hour is lame. I wish I had hour-long lunches. Oh, no, I gotta break those things first. I think it's just for an optional beam upgrade. Just missing. Ooh. Nice. Levi, when was the last time you played Monster Hunter Rise? I think I looked at your Switch profile a little while ago, and you hadn't put a whole lot of time into the game, so I'm guessing you're not really into it. Haven't played since before they added Camellios. Oh wow. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff you haven't played. You can't be bothered to play Rise. Why is that? Why not? Is it like better now? I mean it's the same game really, just new monsters or mostly just like returning monsters, but because yeah, they added Camellios and they added Basil Juice. They added Teostra, Kushala. So like I think there's only one monster they added that isn't a returning monster, but even then it's just a variant of a monster we've already had, which is Valstrax. They added Crimson Glow Valstrax, which is it's just Valstrax really. So I mean, because of that, it's fun. I mean, Valstrax, I would really like the monster, and he is dialed up. I'd say Crimson Glow Valstrax is harder than normal Valstrax. Has some new moves. Is pretty aggressive. He's really one of the only monsters that is like fast enough and aggressive enough to really keep up with you. I think the mobility that the wire bug gives you really breaks most of the game. Monsters just can't keep up with you. You dance around them no matter what weapon you're playing. I play a bunch of Lance, so like having the wire bug makes it so like sometimes I feel like I'm playing longsword just because of how fast I am. How quick I can be. There's that. Oh yeah, I've been in there. There's that move with Lance where you like do the wire bug thing and you like dart forward really quick and you turn around and you dart back the other way. Doing something like that just makes me feel like I'm playing just an entirely different weapon. It doesn't feel like Lance. So like Lance gets a ton of mobility, and then weapons that are already very mobile get a ton of mobility. And maybe I can try to go there. Oh no, I can't get there yet. I gotta go through here. I need the what's it called? Grapple beam. This is probably not where I'm supposed to be, but I don't know where to go. Anyway, so like monsters in general just can't, like I said, they can't keep up with you. And Valstrax though is a very good fit for this game, or Crimson Glow Valstrax specifically. I mean, because yeah, he's really really quick. Like when I play Lance, like I can't keep up with him, and I have to be on top of all my counters and everything. And I actually like have to use the wire bug like most of the time to make Rise fun for me as a Lance player. I basically choose not to use the wire bug because one, I mean, really the only skill that I really like using is I don't know what they call it, Enraged Guard. That might be the Hunter art from Generations though. But it's the one where you basically guard and then you counter. Like I already have a counter, and it's not a very big boost in damage that you get. Like the initial counter poke that you do does a lot of damage, but then after that you are buffed, but not by a whole lot. And so I don't know. I usually just kind of opt not to use my Silkbind attacks just because I feel like that makes the game a bit more fun because it gives me a little less agency, so monsters can sort of pose a threat for me. But with Valstrax, though, it's different. Valstrax, I'm like, no, I need to use my Silkbind attacks to keep up and to kill this thing because he hits really, really hard. He's super, super fast, and he has like a lot of like multi-hit combos too. So, like if I Silkbind counter one of his moves, that puts me in a very long animation, so I'm just going to take the very next hit. So I have to know, like, okay, he's doing a 3-hit combo, so I'll guard the first hit, counter the second, silk bind, counter the third. Um, he's really the only monster I feel like that makes you need to keep up with the new mechanics of the game. So like Crimson Glow Valstrax, a lot of fun, and his armor is really good. I think every single piece has at least like a 2 slot or a level 2 slot, I should say. And then other pieces will have like a level 3 slot and a level 2. Like you have a ton of slots, so it's hey, cool. The game's finally going to tell me where to go. But you have a lot of versatility and the skills that are what am I trying to say? The skills that are like native to the set itself are also pretty good. I mean, if you know about like Dragonheart and stuff, so yeah. I'm just not a fan of the direction the gameplay went. Too reactionary, not enough emphasis on preparation and learning the monster. Armor system blows too. I don't think that I could have put any of that better myself. Yeah, I mean like I said, for me to really enjoy Rise, which I do enjoy Rise. I've played it quite a bit. You might be disappointed in me, but I have like 150 hours in the game. I play it quite a bit because it's new Monster Hunter, so I'm still like enjoying it. But in order for me to really enjoy it, is I have to force myself not to engage with certain mechanics. Like I basically make rules of like I'm not allowed to go back to the camp to restock, or eat. Excuse me. And like most of the time, I'm not allowed to use Silkbind attacks. I'll use the wire bug for traversal. Like if the monster runs away, like I'll use the wire bug to like zip around, run up a wall, get there quicker so I can get back to the fight. But like once I'm in the fight, I try to play it about as a classical style of Monster Hunter as I can. So yeah, I mean, there's no preparation. You're not held responsible for any mistakes you make, because if you go into a hunt underprepared, like it's just you go into your tent and you're fine. Yeah, learning the monster armor system blows. Yeah, armor system, it's world system, so of course that really blows. And I just think that you're given too much agency. That's the big problem I have with Rise. You're given just the wire bug makes you too mobile. It gives you too many abilities. Yeah, when I replay, I'm gonna have to self-impose rules like that too. Yeah, I would recommend that. The game will be better when you do that. It kind of sucks that you have to like intentionally nerf yourself in order to have fun. I feel like that means that the game is kind of imbalanced. And I bitch about excuse me. I bitch about like the wire bugs and how much agency that gives you. Yet I would defend Hunter Arts because, and I think the difference between like wire bugs stuff and Hunter Art stuff, because obviously the wire bug stuff is basically just trying to be Hunter Arts from Generations Ultimate, but I think the main difference is the fact that Hunter Arts aren't nearly as spammable. Like some of the really ultra powerful Hunter Arts, you'll only be able to use it once a hunt, and if the hunt's taking a long time, you can use it 2, maybe max 3 times. Like of all the main weapons I played in Generations Ultimate, like I played a ton of greatsword and a ton of bow, and like with bow, like the big damaging Hunter Art I would take with me was triple volley, and I got maybe 2 of those off in a hunt, at most, like 2 of them off in a hunt. With greatsword, it was Lion's Maw. Again, maybe 2 of them off in a hunt, and even then, I'd usually whiff the attack anyway, so then it would be wasted. Or like Sword and Shield, the Chaos Oil. That's not spammable at all. You get 1 or 2 in a hunt. Like if the hunt's taking a long time, you'll get 2 or 3. So wire bugs, like they're kind of the same thing, but they're very spammable, and because they're spammable, I think they tried to balance that out by making them not nearly as powerful as Hunter Arts, which they're not. They're definitely not nearly as powerful, but the fact that they're spammable, I still feel really breaks the balance. So Like with Lance, if you're going to do the enraged guard thing, you would get, you know, a few, you'd get to use it a few times at most. Which I never actually used in Rage Guard, so I didn't use a Rage Guard when I played Lance and GU, but you would get to use it a small amount of times. But in Rise, even though it's like half as powerful, you can use it over and over and over again. I mean, most of the time, like just depending on the monster, anytime you need to guard an attack, you can Silk Bind it. You can do your enraged guard thing, and so you can basically almost always have uptime on the buff that it gives you, and it's also a good kind of like oh no thing. Like if like, oh, I'm almost out of stamina, so I'm not gonna be able to guard this big thing, or I'm low on health or something. Like you're in a tight spot, you can use that at like no cost, and except for one wire bug, which is going to recharge very, very quickly. So yeah, honestly, Rise is at its best, I feel, when you put those restrictions on yourself. Don't use Silk Bind attacks and things like that. Like I said, I'll still use the wire bug when I'm just like traversing, but I won't use it during combat. Actually, I better keep playing this game. Where do I need to go? I've been playing. I made a quick little like. I've been playing a little greatsword, just trying that out. What area am I even in right now? Chozo Ruins. Oh, where am I now? Oh, okay. So back down this elevator. Yeah, I've been playing a little greatsword, playing around with some different sets. Like I did a. Oops, I need to go this way. Yeah. Just kind of a general greatsword set, you know, just stacked like crit skills and whatever on it. And then I also, for fun, I made like a crit draw, punish draw greatsword set to kind of play at a more classical sort of greatsword style. But yeah, just like my normal, just kind of general greatsword set that I made. I played around with it a lot, and I used a lot of Silk Bind attacks, and it's a good time. Like there's a switch skill where you can like from an idle position, you can make yourself like from an idle position, you can basically go right to your second swing. Your what do they call it? The strong charge. And then from there, you can go right into your either true charge slash or the whatever the other thing is. I switch. I don't use the true charge slash because I just seem to always miss with it. But yeah, I gotta go. Rise blows. Classic is better. I'm still gonna put 300 hours into Rise eventually, though. If not, when Rise Ultimate comes out. Yeah, for sure. Have fun, Levi. Like I said, I'll keep you posted about camping this weekend, and if you come, we'll probably play some Monster Hunter. If you want, we could play some like For You or something, or some old school stuff. That'd be really cool. Or even another playthrough of GU might be a good time. I just want to play Monster Hunter with you. I don't even care which one we play. Honestly, you might be gone by the time I finish saying this, but because I feel like restrictions help Rise, I've been actually sort of enjoying World a little bit. I have it on my PC. And since World, it's still not, like you still have way too much agency in World for sure, but you don't have as much as you do in Rise. And so I've actually kind of been enjoying World a little bit more. It's weird mixed feelings I've been having with Monster Hunter lately. But anyway, yeah, thanks for stopping in, Levi. I hope to see you this weekend. Enjoy your birthday. I love you. And we'll talk soon. And I know I got really distracted. I'm trying to stay on top of this game while talking about Monster Hunter. But yeah, it's for just I'm probably just gonna be talking to myself from here on out for a little bit, but it's weird, like, because I always when World was the new game, I bitched a lot about World. I complained a lot about it, but kind of like what Zinc Deficiency said. He's like, yeah, like Rise blows and everything, but I'm still probably going to put 300 hours into it. That's kind of how it was with me in World. I was like, I complained about World the whole time, yet I think in total of all the different like little playthroughs that I've done, I've probably put about 1,000 hours into that game. I will credit some of that being just kind of the simple fact that when World like came out, I was still pretty new to Monster Hunter, so like even though World wasn't the ideal like Monster Hunter experience for me, like Monster Hunter was still just a new thing for me, and so kind of any Monster Hunter I was just down to play it. Yeah, now I'm being a bit more picky, but yeah, it's weird how like when one game releases, it'll really change your opinion on a past game in a series. There's a YouTuber I really like named Neryl. He was talking about Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, and he talked to, and there's something he called the Zelda cycle, where when one Zelda game comes out, it basically kind of retroactively, I don't know why I'm shooting at these guys, it just kind of retroactively makes past games better, or like a lot of people will start to see the past games in a better light. You know, because each Zelda game's so different, and when one game comes out, it just helps you sort of appreciate what the last game was doing. And I feel like that's kind of an experience I've had with World recently, Monster Hunter World, because when World was the new Monster Hunter game, I had all these issues with it. Issues I still have. I still agree. I still believe like all of the criticisms that I've always given it. But now that Rise is out, and I feel like maybe World was more of the experience I was looking for, like than Rise is. I don't know, because I don't know. Some weapons felt the way they should feel. Like I'm mostly thinking of Lance here. Like I feel like Lance in World was really good. That's where I want to go. Okay. And in fact, Lance in World was probably the way Lance should have kind of always been. Like you had some more mobility options, but it wasn't game breaking. Lance still felt like a grounded weapon. Like you felt like you were just on a wall, an immovable wall. The new tools that it gave you were kind of something that Lance probably should have had from the very beginning, and so on. But then other weapons, World gave you some tools that were just too much. I feel like Great Sword, the True Charge Slash, I don't think is a good addition for Great Sword. That's a whole other conversation. But really what I'm trying to get at is, now that I've put a lot of play time into Rise, I guess my appreciation for World has just gotten a little bit better. Things, like I said, criticisms that I still believe and still have, but World may be more of the direction I would have wanted, as far as like the combat goes in World. That's what I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'd really have to digest these thoughts and feelings a bit more to say definitively, but I mean, World still had a lot of aspects. I mean, Rise actually has fixed a lot of things about World that I really hated. That's really neither here nor there. I'm trying to play Metroid. If anyone brings up Monster Hunter, I usually have way too much to say about it, but anyway, I might just end it there, actually. It is almost 8 o'clock, and I still have to eat dinner and get to bed soon. So I just saved it. That's probably a good time to stop. Anyway, it's fun playing Metroid. It's fun playing Metroid and talking about Monster Hunter. I'll be around for part 4. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow, maybe a couple days. I got a lot going on. So anyway, thanks to anyone who watched.